What's up, everybody? Thank you for checking out the show. This podcast was filmed exclusively for odds.com. Make sure you click the link below. Go check out the full replay on odds.com as we break down UFC Fight Island 8. All right, everybody, we are moving right along. A name you may recognize, Francisco Figueiredo taking on Jerome Rivera. That's right, this is the brother of your champion, Deiveson Figueiredo. The God of War has a sibling, and he's getting his shot here in the UFC. Francisco is 11-3. He is 31 years old, and he is being welcomed by 10-3 Jerome Rivera. This is going to be another fun fight, but one that I've got a lot of questions about. So if you've been hanging out for the show, if you've been, doing not a whole lot, rocking with the Diehard MMA podcast, and you're relatively new, just understand this is a betting show. I'm going to give you my picks, but we're not always going to be super confident on every single pick because we're looking for bets. We're looking for opportunities to put our money down and get a win and put some cash in our pocket. So if you're wondering why I'm wishy-washy and I'm not super confident on any of the fights so far, it's because, to be truthful, I'm not super confident on any of the fights so far. Hello, we've got royalty in the house, folks. Will Martin hanging out. Thank you for watching the stream, my man. Mason absolutely does have some BJJ, and I didn't realize he was a black belt, so that's a good note for me there. I'm not so sure we can compare him to Gilbert Burns, but I know he's dangerous, and that's where, again, the kid's live, absolutely live. I would not suggest betting on Mike Davis, and if you're gonna bet Mike Davis, don't parlay him. Please don't parlay him. Man, it's cool to have the godfather of MMA YouTube, Will Martin, in the house watching my show. That's fun. All right. So Francisco, let's get back to this kid. I'll be honest, I had a really hard time finding Francisco Figueiredo fight tape. This was a tough thing for me. There's not a lot out there. There's only a couple of fights that you can see. I mean, in my opinion, he is not the level of his brother. Obviously, Figueiredo is miles above this kid. We always talk about the siblings. There's an A side and a B side, right? You've got the champion Deiveson, and then you've got the brother Francisco. It's rare that you get both A and B that are able to compete and stay and function at the UFC level. This may be an Antonino Shevchenko type of situation where they're softballing him in, they're trying to get him up to stuff, but he hasn't fought much at all. He fought twice in 2017, and then he fought just once in 18, just once in 19, did not fight in the year of 2020 whatsoever. And he's fought nothing but cans. And that's something that kind of is a red flag to me. Whenever you take this big jump up and you fought nothing but bums before you got to the UFC, it's kind of a bigger jump up. I know he's training with his brother, so you'd expect some of that to rub off. But, yeah, I don't know. Jerome Rivera on the flip side, we've seen this kid once or twice here. Tall and long. He does have that tall man defense, though. He rolls back. He keeps his chin up. He's got nasty leg kicks, though. I like the leg kicks and the work that Rivera does, mixing that part of his game in. He's got big clinch knees, good footwork. But honestly, this does seem like a UFC setup spot. It seems like a spot where the UFC wants the brother of Figueiredo to step in here and clip this kid Rivera on the chin. If you're going to walk backwards and lean your head back and provide that opportunity for a power striker, that's just what they want. They want a highlight reel knockout and go, look, we got another one, folks. We got another Figueiredo on the roster. So I'm going to go ahead and pick Francisco Figueiredo here and say he goes ahead and wins this fight by knockout. But Jerome is 25 years old. He's improving. He's had some struggles, but I like what I have seen from his skill set, so I wouldn't count him out in this spot either. The beginning of this card, actually this whole Wednesday card, I think it's going to be chalky, but it's going to be sketchy as hell at the same time. I feel like the favorites win, but I also feel like there's a lot of potential potholes here. A lot of spots. Yeah, he's probably 50 years old, lying about that age. We have no way of verifying. Yeah, you're right. And Rivera's an easy fade. He's been knocked out twice already. We're not sure he's UFC level. Yeah, again, I like to bet on younger, improving fighters, but at the same time, durability issues are a big red flag. That's one of the things that we look for to go against rather than going on. Yeah, Figueiredo is questionable. Yeah, you know what? Got to be honest, though, Jason. I kind of gave it back on the Bears game. I crushed that first game. Saturday was a good day for me doing my degenerate NFL action, but I went way too hard on the Bears game, and I thought there were going to be points in that one, even though it was a defensive battle, and I was wrong. So I gave a lot of that money right back. All right, Rivera by submission, a bold prediction we've got here. Yep, going on Big Fig. I like that nickname, Nigel, Big Fig. All right. Jordy boy, I am glad you asked. So if you're just tuning in, we've got 100 live viewers going on right now. I broke down UFC Fight Island 7 last week. So this show, first and foremost, you got to know, is sponsored by odds.com. Go into odds.com. There's a playlist for the Diehard MMA podcast there. That one is free last week. You can also find it over on odds.com rather than the Odds HQ webpage. Just go to odds.com, click the UFC banner. You'll find all my breakdowns and stuff like that there. This week, we're doing the Wednesday card so that next week we can do UFC 257 and be on the every Monday schedule instead of trying to cram 2 shows into one or do an extra show in the middle of the week. We're trying to get further out ahead and make sure everybody's got time to digest all the information and get their action down sooner than later. So that's why it may be a little confusing. We're doing the Wednesday card instead of this Saturday's card. We did it last week. All right. Greco, yes. For anybody else wondering, I will recap Saturday's card, especially with my betting action. At the end, after we get through with this card, I will recap all the active bets that I have for 2021 right now and give you a brief description of what I like for what I'm betting on for Saturday. Don't worry. We will get there. You got it.